Barry Gardiner, we're talking about probity in politics. I promised to only do this once, but this is the first opportunity I've had to talk to you since the story emerged that your office had accepted £500,000 in Chinese donations, which had a smell attached to them. I think it's a legitimate question. What is your answer?
No, actually, Well, you know what my answer is. Immediately, I went on the 6 o'clock news on ITV. I did a 20-minute interview. I answered every question that John Craig put to me live on air. I then went on the Indale programme on LBC. I did a half-hour interview with him, and I then opened myself up to members of the public to ask whatever questions they wanted on a phone-in. I've been totally transparent at all points. I've got nothing to hide. And actually, all of the donations, which not a penny came to me, of course, as you well know, those donations were paid directly to people to work in my office, and it was I who appointed them and managed them, and the donor had nothing to do with the management or the appointment of those people. So, even the security services were good enough to say to me that they had no information that suggested that any of the donations that came into my office were in any way tainted. They were clear about that. I asked them that specific question. And so I'm very happy to answer your question and clear it up. But, I think if we're trying to look at what's wrong with politics today, deflection techniques that you've just deployed, in order to deflect attention from what the Prime Minister has faced. Yeah.
No,
I don't think
I've not had the chance. I think you were the subject of a major story a few months ago. This is the first opportunity I've had to put it to you.
And as you know,
I've put it to you. And I even mentioned it as an introduction to the question. It's the one and only time, and I'll mention it to you. I've mentioned it to you. You've made it very clear what your answer is, and we thank you for it. Barry Gardiner, the MP for Brent North. Thanks a lot.